Hey parents, today's video we're talking about imagination, and did a great project with the kids at the karate school this week, which was draw yourself as a superhero and then list out what would your special powers be. And when you give kids an exercise or a drill in creativity, it is always awesome to see the results. We have lots of great pictures, and it was really cool to see the different skills that the kids think that they would love to have. And there's always going to be a surprise. You're never going to know for sure, what skill do they think is the coolest. And so you just let them run wild with the imagination. So that got me thinking as I was going through each of the pictures and the skills, what if we did this for real? Why not ask your child to draw a picture of them having the perfect school year, being the perfect student? So instead of just being a superhero and imagining how everything could be, why not apply this skill? Ask your child to use their creativity. What would the perfect school year look like? What would you learn, or what would you look like? And then you start working backwards on each of those skills. So using the imagination, creativity this way, it's going to be something that they're actually going to be able to apply. Now, while the imagination is really cool as a superhero, where they put things in like, I want to have laser beams shooting out of my eyes, or I want to be able to fly. I want to be able to freeze the bad guys. Those are all awesome things. And who knows, maybe one day we will be able to do any of those skills. But why not, instead of just reacting to what school is going to be like, and simply going, finding out what happens, and then saying, well, okay, good or bad at the end, let's be proactive. Make a process and ask your child, draw a picture of you in school this year having the perfect day. What would the perfect day look like? What would the perfect week look like? Right? What does it look like when you get great grades on your tests? What does it look like when you have all kinds of people asking you questions because you've got the answers? Just have fun with it. Be creative and go about it in a fun way. Make it a game. Kids love games. And if you make it entertaining, then you can come back around with school starting in about a week and say, okay, well, you remember that picture? And you remember the imagination that we used on what a perfect school day was going to look like? Well, let's go for that perfect day right now. And then you can start, you've got something at least to shoot for. You've got a goal, or at least a starting point, and then you can fine tune it as the days and the weeks go on. So that's what I have for you today, right? Use the imagination, use the creativity, because it is so powerful, and getting the answers from the kids when you let them run wild is absolutely amazing. So don't just use the imagination for superheroes. Let's use the imagination on having a super school year and make sure that the kids do great. All right, have a great evening, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.